over time, and then you have like a lot of different toppings you can put with that, and maybe you could do that like 3 times per week, and then the other days you can do Burger King or something like that.
I like that idea. That might taste even better than the Burger King because I'm kind of getting sick of it.
Yeah, I totally hear you. Eating something for a long time can get kind of repetitive, and so
Mm.
maybe try to do that, and then check through Pinterest. And then if you have any other recipe options, I also have a ton of cookbooks in the clinic that you can like take a look through if you wanted to look over that after.
Okay, thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. And I know you said here you don't like vegetables. Is it just plain
Ugh,
vegetables? Yeah,
any kind, any kind.
anytime. Have you ever tried roasting them with any seasoning?
No, how do you do that?
Oh, it's super simple. All you do is you preheat your oven to 350, and then you just rinse them off. And then I usually like to do this with broccoli and asparagus, and I just put salt and pepper and garlic seasoning, and they taste really good.
Real, any oil or
Oh,
butter or?
yes, some oil. You drizzle some oil on it too, so it makes it nice and crispy when it comes out too.
Wow, that sounds very easy. I could do that.
Yeah, for sure. It's super easy. It only takes about 20 to 25 minutes to cook too, and it makes the large batches too, so that you can save them over time.
That's a great idea. My kids would love that too. They like vegetables. I'm
hmm
lucky. Not because of me, of course, but they just grew to like them. But I bet that would be even more tasty and they will even love them more.
Yeah, I'm sure anything to get both you and your kids to eat vegetables, because you eating them too might also influence them. Oh, mom's eating them too. So
Yeah,
that's awesome for both of you.
I know.
You
I
try
feel
that.
really bad. I don't eat them in front of them. So maybe this will help us in that way too.
Yeah, and don't feel bad at all. This is totally your taste preference, and like not everyone likes vegetables. Some people are more fruit people than vegetable people. Do you tend to like fruit a little bit too?
I do like fruit. I don't love it, but I like it. So hopefully I'll get to like vegetables too.
Yeah. What type of fruits do you like to eat?
I like bananas
hmm
and I like oranges. Um,
Yeah.
in the summertime, I like strawberries.
Awesome. No, that's awesome. I know you say your go-to snack is a Snickers bar, so maybe you can have half a Snickers bar, maybe like a banana on the side too, so that you get a little bit of both in there for you.
That's a really nice idea.
Yeah, so then that can cut out some of that sugar, because what the main goal is just trying to cut your sugar intake a little bit so that you have more variety in your meal.
Okay, that's a great idea. I will try that too.
Yeah, of course. And then finally for dinner, you said is your best meal, and I totally agree with you. That was a great meal that you made. So the one thing that we'll try to work on is maybe cutting down your rice, which rice is a great option for. And do you tend to like boil it, or do you use like a rice
I,
cooker?
I boil it.
No, that's awesome. So what we recommend for people with diabetes is to have a quarter of their plate is a carb, and a quarter of their plate is a protein, and then half of their plate is a vegetable. So maybe we can do like a third of a plate as your carb for now, and then once you start liking the vegetables a little more, we can do like a third of the plate of that, and then a quarter of as your protein. Does that sound okay?
Okay. Yeah. No, what's a carb? I'm not
Oh,
sure what
sorry.
you mean by that.
Yeah, a carbohydrate is a starchy vegetable, or a starch. So this can be
Oh,
potatoes, rice,
oh,
anything with sugar. So think of sugar as a carb. Now there's
okay.
better sugar and not as great sugar, but it's still fine. The better sugars that we recommend are like the rice, and then the potatoes and the corn. They come from like natural sources, whereas the sugars that are we have to be wary for with type 2 diabetes, it's like the candies and like the syrups and stuff like that. So they can come from
Okay.
foods and stuff. So you don't have to eliminate those from the diet. We just have to be cautious with them and everything.
Okay. I can
Mhm.
do that.
Yeah. And another, fruits and vegetables are also sugars. So like I said, they're natural sugars, so they're good for you too. So you don't have to be scared of those at all with your with diet.
Okay, good.
hmm
Good. Well,
Yeah,
thank you for explaining that. I understand everything so much better now.
yeah, of course. And then before you go to bed, maybe a good option could be some air popped popcorn, like a bag of that instead of the chips.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
then
I like popcorn.
that's awesome. We love that.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I thought that was only, when you're watching a movie, but that would work at night.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. And it's usually one of my go-to snacks also because it's just so um, nice and a little salty, but not too much. And then it's also nice because it's a whole grain. So whole grains are important for filling you up as well. So then you won't
Oh,
have to eat as much popcorn as you will potato chips. So it could cut down on that.
oh,
Mhm.
that's interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, of course. So I'm glad we went through it. Do you feel more comfortable with maybe your daily diet with after going through all that, or do you have any like, questions about it?
I feel much better about it. I'm not so scared about having diabetes now and about losing one of my toes or my leg or something. It's so if I eat this way, if I start eating better and better, and what else can I do so that I don't have any problems like that with diabetes?
Yeah, of course. So we recommend about 150 minutes of physical activity a week. That may seem like a lot, but it really only is about 30 minutes for 5 days of the week. And that can be
Okay.
anything from just going for a walk through your neighborhood, or you could go for a run. I tend to do Zumba. It's a fun dance class on the internet. I know with COVID-19, our options are limited, but even cleaning around the house, that can be sometimes physical activity as well. So just making sure you're moving at a good heart rate for 150 minutes a week. So that's only 30 minutes of your day.
Okay, I can do that. I can even take my kids outside and throw the ball and play with them after dinner as long as the
Yeah,
weather's nice. And
yeah,
that'll
of
be,
course. That's a great
yeah,
idea. I really like that you brought that idea up because that would be great for
yeah.
both you and them. Mhm.
Do I have to do the 30 minutes all at once?
Nope, you can do that totally throughout the day. You could do 10 minutes at a time, or you could do 15 minutes. Yeah.
Oh,
So you
oh,
don't
I can
have
do
to,
that.
yeah. hmm
Okay, great. Oh, I feel so much better now. I'm not as scared anymore about this diabetes thing.
Yeah, it can seem very scary at first. I can totally hear you, but it's not as scary once you learn how to approach it in a good way.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And also, um, maybe you could also increase your water intake, like bring a water bottle with you everywhere, because that could also decrease the amount you eat throughout the day and it
Oh,
reduces your sugar cravings as well.
I can do that. I like water as long as it's cold. So, yes, I could put some ice in it and
Yeah,
just carry it around with me.
yeah, of course. You can totally do that. That is totally okay. And that's great, actually. Mhm.
Sometimes I get tired of plain water, though. Do you have any suggestions for making it taste better?
Yeah, of course. So sometimes what I like to do also is I like to maybe put some lemon in it, some lemon, or even some other
Ooh,
fresh fruits, like strawberries is a great option too.
ooh, that's a great idea.
hmm
Oh, I'm going to try that.
Okay, awesome. I'm glad you like that idea.
Great.
Do you have any more questions for me, or did you want to send up a meeting for a future time to go over?
I would definitely like to meet with you again. I don't have any more questions. You answered them all today. Thank you. But can we get together again maybe in 2 weeks?
Yes, of course, we can totally get together. If you could do for me, if you could keep a record of maybe a couple days of your daily food patterns or what you ate in a day, then we can go over that together and like really highlight your strengths from that.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, awesome. It was so nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too, Sarah. Thank you for all your help.
Yes, of course.